Well, the Labor Day weekend is come and gone. Week one of the college football season is in the books. Hope it was a good one for you. It was certainly a great one as far as I'm concerned. Couldn't have asked for anything better. But it's a new betting week, and the NFL is a little over 48 hours away as I do this video report with your Thursday night kickoff and more college football action as well. So it's time to reload, reboot, and do this one more time. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here. This is going to be your Tuesday video report. I've got another free selection coming your way in just a moment. Congratulations going out to Shawn Michaels yesterday. Hit his 100-dime college kickoff game of the year play. Easy winner on Louisville for the 9th time in the 12 years that he has been a charter member here at this site. More importantly, it was winning day number 109 out of 178. More importantly, his profit in football over the past 4+ years, college and pro combined, $10 bettors have now won exactly $30,000. Pretty damn good, right? Oh, and by the way, you also got yesterday's play at more than half price off. In fact, you got it for just $44 rather than the $99 regular price yesterday. As I told you, I'm going to continue to offer you all types of discounts, all types of promotions, as I've done for the past couple of years, but even increased it after last year's football and basketball seasons ended. So for those of you coming back to the corral after taking a long summer siesta, this is what you have to look forward to every day. There'll be a variety of plays as cheap as $5 and $7.77, $9 plays, $19 plays. Hell, yesterday I was the $19 play for the second straight day. 2 nights ago, I gave you Baylor in college football, $19 play, saving you $60 off the regular price. Yesterday, for $19, you got my winner on the St. Louis Cardinals rallying from an early deficit to beat Pittsburgh, $19 there. As I made it, 9 out of 12 winning days now the past couple of weeks, and 6 out of 8 football winners, including a 3-1 start in college football as well. Here yesterday, of course, on the video report, a sweep, and gave you Louisville college football freebie, and I gave you the San Diego Padres to get the job done as well, and both of them cash. Now, for today's free selection, I'm going to take a look at your game between the Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. But first, I wanted to get back to the charity play of the week selection. You know, that one on Sunday, as Scott Delaney delivered you an easy winner, a $69 pick you got for free as the Angels absolutely routed the Oakland A's. You got to play for free. Now it's time, quid pro quo basis, for you to make a donation. And guys, right here underneath my video report, if you scroll down just a bit, you'll come to all the information regarding the charity play of the week selection. And if you click on the link, as I have here on my page for this, you will come to a story about a gentleman by the name of Bill Thomas, passed away, 45 years old. I saw the picture first before I read the story, and I saw a man sitting in a chair wearing a black t-shirt that said 4 reasons I love being a dad. And it had 4 little pictures at the bottom, squiggly little pictures, and then it had his 4 children standing around him. He passed away, leaving 4 children and a wife behind. A friend, a family friend, noted how he had always been there to help others and how they would like to help this family in this tragic time. And I looked at that t-shirt and it got me. And I think it'll get you too. And that's really all I have to say. If it doesn't, the hell with you. But if you have a heart, I think it will. And I'm asking you to make a donation because it's the right thing to do. And listen. I am well aware of the fact that probably under 40% of you that get the plays for free, sometimes under 30% of you, actually open up your wallets and give a couple of dollars, whether it's $5, $50, it doesn't matter. The point is if you participate in the program. And I realize few of you do. It's like that ALS bucket challenge of the millions and millions and millions of that are participating. It's almost like liking people on Facebook. The percentage of people that have actually donated, yes, it's given the fund huge awareness, but the people that have donated, that's a different thing. And I know that all for well fact here. But again, I'm asking you to do the right thing and make a donation. I hope you do so. I'll keep the information up here for about a week. That way, it gives you the opportunity, in case you're playing offshores, to collect your funds. Hell, just for the money I personally made you over this weekend, back-to-back $19 winners, and then giving you Scott's Play for free, you should do it. Okay, let's get to your free selection here today. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Are you surprised? With Adam Wainwright at home against Pittsburgh. Now, Wainwright just hooked up with Jeff Locke last Wednesday in Pittsburgh, and Locke emerged victorious in that particular game, giving up 1 run in 7 1/3 innings. He's 4-0 with a 2.950 earned run average in his last 5 starts. Now, Wainwright didn't pitch that poorly. 6 innings, 3 runs allowed. He didn't pitch that well either. And the fact is, he had a miserable month of August, 2-4 with a 5.17 earned run average. And to show you how his season has turned, in his first 18 starts, he allowed 26 runs. He's given up 32 runs in his last 9 starts. But this is Adam Wainwright. And as I always say, we as gamblers, we as handicappers, we are prone to the same streaks, both positive and negative, that affect the teams and the pitchers and the players that we are handicapping on a daily basis. Well, Wainwright is proof positive. He hit a little slump. But I'm sorry, I'm going with St. Louis in here. They rallied for the win yesterday. They put a lot of runs up on the board in their 2 previous wins against the Cubs. They're playing at home. The Pirates have certainly not played well really anywhere of late. Very inconsistent, especially offensively, with Matt Holliday on a nice little roll here, 7 for 11 with 3 homers and 12 RBIs in his last 3 games. And after they rallied for the 5-4 win yesterday, which, of course, again, you got as the $19 play yesterday, I say they are the way to go here. And I'm only laying $1.50. I don't even have to play Wainwright on the run line in this game. So St. Louis is your freebie. Good luck, guys, and I will catch you again on Tuesday. Oh, by the way, a couple of football notes. Just a couple of things. I was just, scouring through different sports sites here, handicapping. How about the Raiders going with Derek Carr, the rookie out of Fresno State, at quarterback instead of Matt Schaub? Why not? What do you have to lose? Matt Schaub wasn't going to be the answer. And if it was the answer, he was only going to be a short-term solution, right? Go with Carr. You got nothing to lose. This is a guy who stayed around and played extra years in college. It's not like he came out early, go with him. Showed great accuracy and the ability to throw the deep ball, which you got to do with the Raiders anyway, right? During preseason camp, and he totally outplayed Matt Schaub in the preseason anyway. So that's one thing I happened to come across. How about the University of Texas? I used him as a free pick on Saturday. David Ash, the starting quarterback, concussed again. Why they don't pull the plug on this guy's career before he runs into the possibility of being one of these guys who in his 40s is suffering from dementia is beyond me, is just beyond me. I'm a guy who has had 4 concussions in his life, okay? I didn't play football. These guys, you see the risks, you see the stories and stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. So you're Charlie Strong. You came in. You took over a program that really was left rudderless as far as I'm concerned because of Mac Brown being kind of out of touch with the changing tide in college football. And it amazes me because now they don't really have much in the way of backup quarterbacks, okay? They rolled over North Texas. They're taking on BYU this week. I mean, they don't really have much in terms of reserve quarterbacks to come in, and it really is shocking. Now, listen, I think that Charlie Strong is the type of guy, even though he had Teddy Bridgewater at Louisville the last couple of years, he would much rather run the ball 40 times a game and rely on his defense to shut down an opponent. Well, Texas doesn't have that good of a defense. They do have 2 very good running backs in Malcolm Brown and Jonathan Gray, so you can imagine they're going to get a lot of carries here the rest of the season. But it's just so funny that in the state of Texas, where so many of the high school programs that are just incredible funnelers of talent to these college programs. So many of these high school programs run versions of the spread attack and up-tempo offenses where you've got Texas A&M and Baylor and Texas Tech all running up-tempo offenses. And you had Texas, going to be relying here on 2 running backs in a cloud of dust. So very strange. And they also lost their starting center in that opening game win as well. So, I mean, you got some problems. Baylor, their quarterback is day-to-day with a lower back injury. Listen, I used Baylor. You got it as a $19 winner on Saturday night. But let me tell you something. This Baylor, it's a good thing Baylor has a couple of cupcakes until, ironically, their first big game of the season is at Texas about, I think it's 3 or 4 weeks from now. Hopefully they'll be able to get their mojo back and get everybody healthy. But they did not look that good. Do not think that Baylor is as good as Baylor was a year ago. Baylor only looked good and won 45-0 the other night because SMU is that bad, guys. That bad of a team. NFL note, did you see the Houston Texans went out and acquired Ryan Mallett? Isn't it amazing that everybody talked about Mallett as like, oh, they're going to groom him behind Tom Brady, and if he doesn't take over for Brady someday, he's a guy we can turn into an asset. And I think they reportedly got a 7th-round pick for the guy. You basically gave him away for a sack of potatoes, okay? But Mallett goes to Texas, who is going to start Ryan Fitzpatrick, who had Case Keenum will probably be out of a job. I can't imagine they're going to keep him because they drafted Tom Savage, who was a vagabond in college, but they really like his physical size and his strong arm. But I think it's interesting that they went and got Mallett because Bill O'Brien who, of course, was the former Penn State coach, took over the Texans this year. Before going to Penn State, he was an assistant coach with Bill Belichick with the Patriots, including offensive coordinator the final year there in 2011 with Malik playing under him. So you got to wonder, how tenuous is Ryan Fitzpatrick's grasp of the starting job? I mean, it's Ryan Fitzpatrick after all, for the Texans, who look like they're going to be a miserable team this year anyway. So anyway, just a couple of little observations, little notes that I happened to cull from doing my research for today's games. Best of luck to you guys, and I will catch you again tomorrow.